Magic M. Later, we'll be joined by one of MSG's combatants and the all-time UFC middleweight leader in submissions, Gerald Mirshart III, GM3, to talk about the crown jewel of UFC's 2025 slate, UFC 322, Islam Makachev versus Giacomo Della Maddalena. Magic, how's it feel? We went viral. People are stealing their shit. What's happened? Oh, I lost you. What the fuck just happened?
I was silent, my bad.
Good.
Also, this is the first time we are late because of me. My bad.
That's true.
Any other time, it's fucking Nick being late.
Any other time, it's technical difficulties beyond my control. Even though it's my profession, I fucking hate all this shit. We get this big enough where I never have to deal with a cord in my life again, and we can have a producer, that's really the goal. I don't want to plug shit in.
We need more promoters, and then I'm not talking about a slave, but a very low wagger Cambodian kid.
Yeah. I always go for, when I try to find remote editors and stuff, always go after Filipinos, because I work for Joe Coy, the comedian, and every single Filipino on the planet.
They work hard.
Yeah, and
hard-working people. They also speak Spanish, most of them. Do you know that?
Yeah,
Filipinos.
I did. It's a weird sect of Asian. Starting off on a hot note.
We conquered that, and we gave them a real language. You know what I mean? We're excellent people.
But yeah, we had that Brandon Royval clip go viral, him talking about the White House. I knew that clip was going to pop as he was saying it. I also I thought the answer was so dope, but personally, I don't agree. I think it's like a once-in-a-lifetime historic event. I loved his answer.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to fight there, but now people hate him for whatever reason.
I would say the majority.
They think this is a liberal-friendly podcast. They are going to be very surprised soon.
We gave him the liberal dog whistle, but I don't know. He's just real as fuck, and he's like, I don't know. Even if you are more to one side of the political aisle, I think most people should agree. I don't know. You just got to do shit on your own, and they're not going to.
No, I mean this podcast is apolitical.
yeah.
It's just not a safe space.
On my other comedy podcast that I do, we never talk politics, and anytime I lean into something that way, they're always like, "Oh, here comes Nick's podcast. What's right with Nick?" All right. Should we kick this card off? Like I said, Gerald Mirshart he told me on Monday he'll be joining. He hasn't seen my DM today, but he's got the link. Should be joining in 20 minutes. We'll kick it off with the curtain jerker.
If he doesn't join, we are smashing Daukaus for the limit.
Yeah. Because we were both prepared to not say that when he comes on. I've been thinking for a while. I'm trying to find an angle to not pick Daukaus here in my breakdown. Fight doesn't go.
Yeah. No, but I found it.
I love it. First fight of the night on this Madison Square Garden card, best card of the year. We've got Slavakos, Vyacheslav, Borchev versus Matthias Camilo. Magic, I saw you tweet when this fight was announced.
This is
added
great addition. This is an all-time opener. Come on. I don't know why people don't like Slava. It's just unfortunate that he has the physicality of a 13-year-old because he's a great striker. And he has that drunk person durability. You know what I mean? He does.
Yeah.
He's clearly a drunk that takes a beating. He could be great if he knew how to wrestle.
Yeah, drunken kung fu master type shit. But yeah, doesn't know
what he did to Chris Duncan was insane. I mean, look where Chris Duncan is right now. He just killed him.
Yeah, that is a crazy win. But like you said, he can't wrestle to save his life. He's now that who is it? Damon Hazarevich is out of the UFC. Slava's probably got the worst takedown defense in the UFC.
Hazarevich. You shouldn't have submitted me.
I wanted to fight longer. Was Morcano Hazarevich?
Yeah, he was against Moicano, round 1 submission. And he's like, I'm sorry, I wanted to fight longer. He's like, then you should have submitted me.
What
Two
can
retards
you
fighting, bro. The meme. Two retards fighting.
What can you tell me about Matthias Camilo? I mean, I watched the Gabe Green fight. He took his back at one point, but the second things got bad for him. It really looked like he took the easy way out.
I mean, Gabe Green is a tough guy. I think he has a bad reputation. He's a much better fighter than the reputation he has, I feel. Especially now that he has gone down, I think it's going to be a problem for a lot of people. That guy is tough as fuck.
Yeah,
there is a good chance that Camilo can grapple here if he tries to. And he's a pretty good fighter. Just it's this kind of Brazilian fighter where you don't really know if there is a lot of quit in him yet. You know what I mean? There have been some before him.
I'm leaning towards yes. I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen the numbers on the round props or whatever, but like Matthias round 1 and like Slava anytime answer could be profitable either way.
I mean,
but
Camilo,
I don't know.
He has a lot of things that I like. Like on the feet, he looks powerful, fast. He can grapple. He's physically strong. I mean, he could become a good fighter. I'm just not sure what's going to happen when the going gets tough. You know what I mean? But Slava, I mean, I could get a takedown on him. I'm being completely honest.
Yeah,
he's in the UFC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's a little bit of an IQ test for Camilo. See if he forces the
I mean, Slava is a really good boxer, but also it seems like he used to be like more of a physical presence standing. You know what I mean? He looks spent lately, like against the Australian, who I think is a massive fraud. His day is coming. Tom Nolan. Yeah, against Tom Nolan, he looked kind of weird on the feet. So I don't know. I mean, the fight against Sadikov, he beat the living shit out of Sadikov. It was just that Sadikov had a physicality hardware edge that was massive. But he doesn't seem like the same guy since that fight.
Yeah, I can't get Chase Hooper dropping Slava out of my head. Obviously, that
was crazy.
The threat of the takedown, that's kind of, you can always get caught with an overhand, but it's really hard to get out of my mind. I don't have a really strong opinion on either of these. I'm trying to read the tea leaves. I haven't really gathered where you're kind of leaning.
I think Camilo can probably molest him early on the ground. But if not, if this fight gets past 10 minutes and things are happening and Slava is existing, could get very interesting. Yeah. But great fight. This look at all the openers all time from the UFC and find a better one. This is a great opener. Usually it's some soccer mom against some Mexican and it's women's MMA. I mean, come on. This card is great.
Yeah, it's so good. And what a fun one just to add to the opener. Next fight, we've got Bisanger Suskv versus Eric Mccanico. I know you are sensing a lot of fraud from...
This guy is not good. I mean, what are we doing here?
But is Eric Mccanico...
This guy is not good.
Is Eric Mccanico...
What are people seeing in this guy that I'm not seeing? Sorry to interrupt you, but what are people seeing in this guy that I don't see? Because he looks like a literally average human. There's nothing physically incredible about him. His record is not very good. Yeah, he beat a bum in contenders, and then he went life and death with a welterweight in his debut. And people are... I mean, he's minus 1,000. And he's talking about... I saw an interview, and he was saying, yeah, I want to get the win, and then I'm trying to get greatest of all time status. What are you talking about? You're not even good.
Oh, he'll be up in the Pantheon after he beats Eric Mccanico. It's probably Silva, GSP,
Mccanico moneyline is looking at me like the Green Goblin mask.
Because it keeps getting wider and wider. And
I just know. I mean, you are going to end up with plus 650, plus 700, and then he's going to come out and run circles around Suskv and then lose. You know what I mean? And you're going to be like, fuck, I knew this was going to happen, but the line is insane.
I'm pretty sure Mccanico is a training partner of Fluffy. I was DMing with Fluffy.
That's not
We're
possible.
getting... No?
They don't train together many times. I don't think so, no. How is the training going? How does that look?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's true, but I was talking to Fluffy. We're getting closer to having him on, and he said, I'm helping my buddy get ready for his UFC fight this weekend. Mccanico's the only one. Mccanico's the only one. He's from NorCal. He's 85er, so I think it's got to be him. Maybe he could brush off on him a little bit.
What is like putting a stop on me is that he has a bad chin by the looks of it. Like knocked out in all his losses.
Mm-hmm.
He went out pretty soft against. I mean, it's a huge hitter, the inbred. I forgot his name. No disrespect. Whatever Kaev.
Yeah.
The Kazakh guy. You know, the guy that looks like a giant worm.
Ruzaboyev?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. But also
he went out pretty soft there.
You also think Ruzaboyev looks like a worm? Because Abus Magomedov is the worm.
Not like a worm, but it's like a very strange phenotype.
Yeah. Susarkayev
we should talk more about these things. He has a very strange phenotype.
Yeah. Party Time Wes Matthews, or not, Wes Schultz? What was that guy's name? You said he's got the drinker's phenotype?
Yeah, the guy. Yeah, exactly.
You can read a lot by someone just by their facial structure. You'll hear about it more in the years to come in the Arena MMA.
I mean, if anything, if I learned anything on Twitter all these years, is that physiognomy is real.
100%. Next fight, Angela Overkill Hill versus Fatima Klein. It should just be Angela Over the Hill versus Fatima Klein. She's 40. She's at 115 pounds. She's a plus 300 dog, and I think she's going to get finished finally for first time in a while. Your thoughts?
Yeah, probably. I mean, at some point, Americans love to say Father Time is undefeated. Father Time is undefeated in boxing. Yeah, I think Father Time is coming this Saturday. But you never know. Angela Hill always like kind of fucking escapes. I bet Mackenzie down to finish her, and I wanted to break the laptop.
Yeah.
Like that was insane. What was Mackenzie down doing? At some point, I mean, if Klein, I don't know how to say her name. It's Klein or Clean? I don't know. Fatima.
Klein,
if Fatima
Klein.
gets on top, Klein. Okay.
Yeah.
I like Fatima. Fatima is like a biblical name. If Fatima gets on top, she's going to fuck her up pretty good.
Yeah, I think the advantage she has over Mackenzie is like more physical ground and pound, so she can do damage if she gets on top.
I mean, she's a better fighter than the current champion, and there's nothing wrong with saying it.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah.
Also, I bet her last fight, I bet doesn't go the distance, and that gave me cancer. I mean, it ended up being a knockout by head kick somehow, but I was getting sick from watching that. Like, what is Klein doing? You can expect Angela Hill to bring the fight here. You know what I mean? She always does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's not a boring fighter. She just happens to be like fucking unbearable. You know what I mean? Nobody likes her because she's like yapping all the time. Oh, I got robbed, and this and that. Like,
sometimes she's a boring fighter. Sometimes there's a lot of cage clinching and stuff, and the minutes just melt away watching her.
She has fought like some fights. She has had great performances, like I have Alzheimer or something. Which is the name of the Brazilian judoka? Ribeiro. Yeah, maybe Ribeiro. She finished her by guillotine.
Oh,
in round
Pinheiro.
Pinheiro. Yeah. But she has fought like the same fight 20 times. You know what I mean? And she's like, I don't know, 13 in the UFC or whatever. I'm making it up. Fights the same time, doesn't finish, and then she either wins a split or loses a split. When she wins, she calls for a title shot or a top contender, and when she loses, she's like, this is racist, I lost. I mean, shut up.
And the UFC...
also, she always gets insane commentary in her favor because she must be buddies with all the commentary. They are always acting like this is like Sugar Ray Leonard. This crazy.
That's 100% what it is. She works the desk, and they have a very tight-knit group, and you can always see it when it's one of their owns behind the desk.
She's like getting fucked up and then throws a jab, and they are like, oh, Angela Hill is going to work.
Also, should just be mentioned, Fatima Klein and Aaron Blanchfield training teammates, so getting a lot of work in with each other. All right, our next prelim fight, Chepe Mariscal versus Pat Sabatini, a rematch, 7 years in the making.
The rematch nobody wanted.
It was a pretty fun fight. I didn't watch it at the time. I watched it yesterday, and it was a pretty fun grappling match. I'll watch any Chepe fight, and Pat Sabatini fight for that matter.
Chepe is... like, he needs to relax with the juice because I swear he doesn't have the same face as when he joined the UFC. It's a different person. They kill him and it's a body double or something. It's insane. Like his facial structure is completely out of control. His lips, everything, all his bones in his face. He looks like a different person completely. It's fucking insane. Look it up.
Yeah, no, for 100%.
And his head is like the size of Pacquiao now.
There's like a ridge from his eyebrow, like all the way around his head, where his skull's bigger.
Yeah. He's becoming a Neanderthal straight up.
My brother. He's always an action fighter. But I think Pat Sabatini just keeps getting better and better at grappling. Like it seems like he just improves.
He's like, if we are talking like pure grappling, and he's also a good wrestler, but on the ground, like he's a monster. He's also strong as fuck. Like you can tell he's also on all the juice. You can tell he's built like a fucking truck. Mm-hmm. But he's an elite grappler. He's really, really, really good. I enjoy. I mean, there are not many people that you are like they are going to grapple, and I'm fine with it because it's beautiful to watch. He just happens to have an all-time bad chin. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of sad, honestly, because if he had a really good chin, this guy could be champion. I'm being serious.
Yeah. Maybe you were partly responsible for one of his knockout losses, wasn't it? Right after you guys had Damon Jackson on, you and Andrew, that he came.
I bet Damon Jackson in that fight by knockout. And inside the distance, it was like plus 600 or something like that. Crazy. I also bet Diego Lopez by knockout against him. You just have to get the stylistic matchup where he's going to fucking die or where he's going to maul the guy.
And I've seen a lot of people say Chepe by knockout, but like that he just doesn't have. I feel like the power to knock him out. He's got.
Yeah, I mean, but his fights lately, like from the Jenkins fight to moving forward from the Jenkins fight, he just has become like a crazy, I don't know, creature. Looks like he can hurt anyone with anything, like with a shoulder or anything. He's just out of control. The juice has taken over. You know what I mean? Like it's no process, no nothing. I'm just going to chimp out. It's crazy. Like it's crazy to watch. I mean, Sabatini gets hurt with nothing. Like a gasp of wind. How do you say that? A gasp of wind, and he does the chicken dance. Connor said that. He said it to Dustin, I think. Yeah, Sabatini's all-time bad chin. The under seems kind of crazy.
I thought that's where he might be going. I'm glad. So Sean M in the chat said, Pat's the nicest person from Philadelphia in Philly history. Great person in and out.
Is he from Philadelphia? No way. Yeah, he's from Philadelphia, but he has a nice haircut and he's always shaved and everything. He cannot be from Philadelphia.
I was just gonna say that he is from Philly, but he doesn't seem like most of them. You can hear it when he talks.
No. This must be an error. We have to get this checked. He's not from Philadelphia.
He's same gym as Sean Brady. Pretty
really good grappler too.
Yeah. Next, let's.
I mean, I find him much more likable than Sean Brady, honestly.
Yeah, 100%. All right, Meerschaert, he answered. He'll be joining in 3 minutes. We'll move on to the next fight. Actually, before we get to the next fight, this is a good time to talk about Legends. That's legendswithaz.com. Use promo code MMA Pod, one word, at legends.com with a Z for a 100% match on your first bonus. They've got so many fun social casino games, live casino table games, and of course, here on this program, we like to talk about the sports plays. They've got really competitive lines from any other of the social casinos you'll see. You can parlay props, which has been a problem for me often. And you can just a couple weeks ago, I hit a huge play, a three-leg touchdown. You told me about it. I was recording, and I came out, and you told me that that Captain Jack got a rushing touchdown, and that completed a three-leg parlay at legends.com. Yeah, anybody become a legend today, going to legendswithaz.com. Use promo code MMA Pod, one word, for a $100% match on your first purchase up to $100. All right. Gerald should be joining any second. Next fight, we've got Malcolm Wellmaker versus Cody Haden. Lots of hype around Malcolm Wellmaker, but really, really difficult, probably underrated opponent in Cody Haden, who's an absolute dog, great gas tank. Can Wellmaker put that right hook on?
I mean, he seems to hit stupid hard, but I don't get why people are acting like this guy is like I don't know, the next great thing. I don't get it. It's not like he has hit the same hook twice, which is like a, I don't know how you call this. Like he changes guards. He switch hits. Yeah, it's like a switch hit right hook. Same thing that he did to the South African pretty good fighter, Cameron Simon.
Yeah, he did 3 straight.
People think he's just going to hit a switch hit hook on the whole division and be champion. Like people think he's going to do that to Merab or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the wrong fighter is favored. Cody Haddon is a really, really, really good fighter, and I don't know if people have looked at regional tape for both. But we'll see. Maybe he knocks him out, and everybody's like, "Oh, wow, this is, Sugar Ray Leonard." I don't know. Haddon is a much, much better grappler than him too.
Yeah. He was Dan Argueta usually dominates everybody in the wrestling, and
the pace.
Yeah. And Cody Haddon handled that great, and he looked so good in round 3, wins the decision. He had a really tough Contender Series opponent too, who he ended up finishing in the first round. It was a furious 3 minutes. He's good, and should be
at least he's here to stay. He's legit.
Mm-hmm. And Malcolm Wellmaker was just talking about how much he misses cigarettes. So I don't know. Take that.
He was saying that.
Yeah. He told Ariel he used to smoke a pack a day, and he really misses cigarettes. So that's just a little fact. Next fight, we've got the aforementioned Erin Blanchfield versus Tracy Cortez. She's got new lips. She's got new eyebrows or eyelashes.
Against Julio. Erin Blanchfield against Julio.
You quote tweeted her an interview, and you said, "Use your real voice, Julio." I felt like it sounded deep enough. It sounded like Julio on its own. But
I've said it a million times, but I don't get the fascination from American fans with this woman. Like, she's literally myth, and I'm not exaggerating. If she was here in Spain at a bar, nobody would be looking at her. Nobody. She's literally just another one of the bunch with weird tattoos. I don't get it.
There's always a thing with like your coworker hot or like at your school hot. It's like she's the best of a bad bunch. Even though I would agree. I don't know if she's
the siren theory, the mermaid theory. Yeah.
Yeah. And bottom half looks great. She's got a great butt. You can't argue with that.
Yeah, she has a nice ass, and that's it. Like, she's. I don't get it.
It really fires up Magic when he sees people calling her hot. But yeah, I think
he's a hard 6. I'm being generous.
And you said he.
What?
I thought you said he's a hard 6, which I thought was funny.
that wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
Sometimes happens to me that I say he, she, change. When we're talking really fast, it's never on purpose. Most of the time, it's not.
Yeah. SMRS LND said Klein KO is plus 1,000. Hill is 40. Push the button. I don't hate it. I love that.
Klein KO cannot be plus 1,000. It's not.
Oh, okay.
I think it's plus 285 or plus 300. Okay.
Klein.
Let me check, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Klein by KO, I got plus 750, plus 950, plus 950.
What the fuck? Yeah, Klein. This was reversed. I looked at this before. Maybe it was inside the
distance.
Plus 285.
Yeah, that looks close.
I mean, this is wrong.
You really got Magic's gears turning. He's gonna pick up the phone right now.
You have my attention, now you have my curiosity. No, you have my curiosity, now you have my attention. That line is wrong, yeah, definitely. It cannot be doesn't go plus 250 and Klein knockout plus 1,000.
Especially for Angela Hill, who when's the last time she got subbed? I don't know. It's been a long time.
I mean, she has never been knocked out. She has been submitted twice, and she has lost decisions 3 million times.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so big, but yeah.
But back to the Erin Blanchfield Tracy Cortez fight. I mean, it's grappler versus grappler. I feel like.
I mean, I'm not very interested in this fight, honestly. Like, on the feet, Cortez probably a little bit better and cleaner, but Blanchfield should be able to just use her physicality. I mean, she's a bit like a small dude. She just overpowers all these women, except Fiorot, who is like a bigger man. and that's it. Basically, she overwhelmed Rose Namajunas in the clinch, and that's a pretty good sign for her here. I feel. So yeah, if Cortez can keep it standing, she probably can outpoint her or something like that. Maybe she's like for a 29-28 type decision. But I would expect Blanchfield to get on top and stack up the points, or maybe if Blanchfield 8 is a really, really big number, maybe Blanchfield round 3 is interesting, but I don't know. Cortez is pretty durable. I'll give her that. She's pretty durable and she's pretty positionally sound on the ground. She's a good grappler. Yeah, and least interesting fight on the card for me, in my opinion.
Do you remember when her brother fought Peyton Talbot on Contender Series?
He fought twice, and both he got beat up to a pulp.
Well, the Peyton Talbot fight, he actually like won round 1. He like controlled him the whole first round, and then he gassed. They're good wrestlers.
The second one, I don't remember who the second opponent was, but he got beat up clearly. Yeah. Was it Christian Rodriguez? I think it was Sirrod. Yeah, it was Sirrod. I bet him to finish and he didn't, but he beat him up pretty good. And then the fight ended and he started shouting, "Hey, Dana, first time brother and sister in the UFC, blah, blah, blah." And he just had been mauled. I'm like, this might be retardation. He really tried. He really went for it. He's not really good, but he tried.
All right, next fight. This one's a fucking banger. Roman Kapalov versus Hobocop. Gregory
I
Rodriguez.
hate Robocop now. We hate Robocop. Everybody hates Robocop.
Why? I thought
he tried to kill People's Champion Jack Hermanson straight up.
Yeah.
That was disgusting, bro.
And
the interview was disgusting too. Like this guy's fucking retarded. I hope he loses badly. He's a really good fighter, but I hope he loses badly. And he just commits the same errors every time. He just happens to be a juggernaut, you know what I mean? But he has no striking defense, just does the same thing every time. Like Chepe. Juice out of control. The juice took over. What's up, bro?
Gerald,
He's
what's
cutting
up?
weight. He's in
What's
the
up?
sauna.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, I'm good. It's fight week, doing my thing.
Yeah, just trying to stay positive as you suck all the water out of your body.
Pretty much, yeah. No, I'm in good spirits. I've had plenty of water the last few days, so, and I'm used to being in the sauna. I do a pretty good job of heat acclimation, and I look at this as kind of recovery too. So making the best of it.
What'd you start at the beginning of the week? Can you say that? You willing to share?
Yeah, I think it was like 205 or something like that. So about normal.
Yeah. You've got Kyle Dawkins coming up this weekend. Really fun. What most people I think would turn into a grappling fight. I know Brendan Allen is one of your training partners, or he was at least at your camp for his last fight. I remember a really entertaining fight between Kyle Dawkins and Brendan Allen back in the day. Have you broke down? And I feel like they're really good comps, honestly. Pretty decent strikers, really heavy top pressure. Have you looked at that fight? Were you talking with Brandon Allen about things you can learn about Kyle Dawkins?
Well, I was there in Brendan's corner for that fight, so.
Oh yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty good. I mean, my memory's not as great as it used to be, but obviously we still talked about it, and and he had a common opponent too, and we talked about that before his fight. So yeah, I got I don't know if I call it an inside scoop, but yeah, I definitely revisited that and just checking on making sure I'm doing the right stuff, what to look for, what to do, what not to do, all that good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're Gerald Mirshart III. Tell us about the other GMs. Tell us about the Meerschaert family name. I love when I want one day to have a Nick Davis the fourth.
Okay. Yeah. So my from my fraternal side, so my great grandfather who came over from Belgium, his name, and I found this out recently. Technically, his name and my grandfather's name were Gerard. So my great grandfather, who would have been Gerald, but technically Gerard the first, he was a jeweler from Belgium. I don't know too much about him, but he came over. I know my dad said he was awesome, Sounded like a real classic man's man in that respect. And then my grandfather, he obviously was born and raised in the States. And what happened with him, he had joined the military, and when he went to the Air Force, the government decided his name was Gerald. And once the government decides what your name is, you pretty much can't change it. So from that day on, he was Gerald. And then my dad we didn't know that until we had looked up some old like yearbooks from high school and stuff and found out that his name was in fact Gerard, and they later changed it. So yeah, he did that, and then he worked. I think he worked at a place in Racine called Twin Disc, and did that till he retired. And then it skipped a generation, and my dad, my uncle, and then I was the third.
Awesome. Have you ever been asked that in an interview? I actually found that fascinating.
I don't think I have.
I'm also a Wisconsin native. I'm from La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Nice.
And on this podcast, we are just huge GM3 fans. Auto bet round 2, round 3. You've made us a lot of money, so it's huge.
You're
probably.
For us. I'm sure you don't know this, but I'm pretty sure you are the most profitable fighter to bet on in UFC history. I'm pretty sure.
I probably am, and I know I got a 500 record right now in the UFC, but I'm always such a heavy underdog that
and you win by submission.
It pays off, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the last time that you were a favorite?
Against Barberina.
I was trying to ask him.
Yeah,
I thought you didn't know.
No, I knew. I knew.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe like pre-COVID, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and that one was an easy cash, round 1.
Yeah.
But Magic, I've got more questions, but I want to dominate the conversation.
I don't really have any big questions. Just wanted to thank you in the behalf of the betting community. It's been a great run, and I hope it goes on forever.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah.
A win on Saturday will do wonders. We need more GM3 fights in the UFC.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need a lot.
Yeah.
I'll do my best. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I have a lot more questions. So like we said, you've had over 50 fights. You probably only got like 15, 20 more in your career. Have you thought about life after fighting?
Yeah, and man, if I got 15 more, I'd be impressed. Yeah, so the game plan is right now kind of get my ducks in a row, and then eventually have my own gym. I gotta email him back. I haven't been I was good about it for a little bit, but I was emailing back and forth with some UFC guys about possibly doing some either desk analyst or commentating or something like that. I think I'd have a lot to offer in that arena. So that's something I'd definitely like to pursue. If that took up everything, I'd be fine with that. Otherwise, open a gym and pass along the knowledge and do what I can to spread MMA in Wisconsin.
I love that.
Man, if Anthony Smith got on the desk, you can get on the desk. Like, it's not going to be hard.
Thanks.
So a little bit of changing gears. I don't want to bring it down too much, but you're a long time at Rufus Sport Academy. We lost the legend of MMA Duke Rufus. What's it like leading up to a fight after losing someone who was so like pivotal in your life? Like, do you just block it out? Do you use it when you start training? Like, or you're like, I just can't think about it?
You use the good things that you remember for what you can. Definitely use it as motivation. I'd seen him here and there, but it's someone, I figured I'd see him around for a while. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I expected to see him well into my time of, doing my own thing, coaching or running a gym, but it's very unfortunate, gone way too soon. And I just kind of try to think about what he would tell me to do and remember all his fun little sayings and kind of use that as extra fuel to the fire.
Yeah. He's such a legend, and like the outpouring of support after his death, it's always like kind of bittersweet that those people don't get to hear what everybody thought about him, but it's like unanimous. He's just a good guy, like father-son relationship, it seemed like, with a lot of his fighters.
Yeah. No, it's one of those things when someone goes, like, you hope they know what they meant to you, and like I hope I conveyed that in the best way that I could. So, and that's all you can do in besides that, just do what I can to honor his memory and pass on everything that he taught, because he was a wellspring of knowledge, man. He is homegrown, like, world champions, and he's taken a lot of guys at different parts of their career, myself included, and rejuvenated it and put them in a position to make real life changing money. So, can't say enough good things about the guy.
Yeah, that's awesome. We had it's still reverberating through the sport. Huge scandal in MMA, the fight fixing. What's your number to throw a fight?
Ha! Yeah.
No, I
keep.
I don't want the FBI knocking at your door.
No, this is the thing. I've never had anyone talk to me good or bad. Like, I think no one has ever, which was crazy that I did see other fighters saying, like, oh, yeah, people reach out to me. I'm like, one, what the hell? Two, why would you admit that? And, like, not only that, but it's like, I don't have.
That was pretty idiotic, yeah.
Yeah. I don't have anyone reaching out to me. I'm pretty low key. I mean, even the only time I talk to, like, Dana or Mick or anyone is, like, shaking their hand at weigh-ins and stuff, which is, it's not hurting my feelings. It's fine. But, like, literally, like, everyone just kind of leaves me alone. And then they're like, hey, you want to fight this guy for X amount of money? Yeah, sure. And that's about it, which is, more or less the way it should be. So, yeah, I know nothing about nothing, and luckily it has nothing to do with me.
Yeah. So you have, like, a demeanor in the cage that it looks like your pulse isn't moving. Gunnar Nelson is Gunnar Nelson is another guy who's always had this look like you could be mowing the lawn. Is that just the look you have on your face, or is that an intentional thing? Like, be calm, approach this, like, very surgically.
I mean, I've tried to look intense, and it just looks like I woke up from a nap. So I don't know if that's, like, a subconscious thing, or, I don't know what it is. I got tired eyes, I guess. That's me at my meanest, and I don't emote very much. So it just, I don't know. It is, for whatever it's worth, I feel like that fits Wisconsin better. You know what I mean? We're like the home of famous serial killers, so it's like goes hand in hand with the cold, calculated part.
With all the documentaries that's been out recently, I think people are starting to realize, but we got real killers in Wisconsin. We got GM3, Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, Ed Gein, lacrosse native, by the way.
Yeah.
And of course, Making a Murder, that show. We've got a lot of them. Fought Rendered.
I wanted to ask you, who do you think is the best fighter you fought in the UFC? I mean, and Chimaev, I guess, doesn't count, because it really didn't happen.
Thanks. I mean, I agree with you, but thank you. Outside of him, man, I don't know. Trying to think. At the time I fought him, Muradov was up there, but Pfeiffer is probably one of the better fighters that I fought. De Ritter's definitely one of the better guys I fought too. He's probably the highest ranked, or went on to be the highest ranked. Actually, I also fought Thiago Santos. And that was, like, right before his run, which, seeing that come to fruition, I was like, why did you guys let me fight him? Like, what the hell? He fought John Jones and looked good. Like, why did you put me in there?
I mean, there was a point in time where he was like a scary guy, for real.
Yeah, no, and I was like the start of that. I found that out very quickly, so.
One person you didn't mention, but you gave him one of the toughest fights he's had in the UFC is Renner de Ritter. Besides, of course,
I said already.
He did mention.
Oh, sorry. I was I was scouring the record to see who jumped up. But you fought him, one of the best. That is a fun grappling match. From the outside, it looked like you had a little less cardio than normal. Would that be fair to say? Did anything happen in the lead up to that fight?
I should have approached training a little bit differently. I'll say that's one. Two, just his style, grappler for grappler, like Meerschaert. And three, I could have kept it on the feet, but I was like, if I get the takedown, I get on top, I win. And I made the decision right then and there. Like, I'm not going to the judges. I feel like I'm winning, but you never know. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to catch him and knock him out. So, like, let me go for something. And while maybe on paper it wasn't the best idea, it's like you look at my track record, it's hard to tell me not to go take someone down and choke them, even if it is RDR. So yeah, some stuff woulda, coulda, shoulda, but I fought a fresh RDR that had like a fight at 205 and was coming in for his first 85 cut, and he was primed and ready to go and hungry, and that's kind of what happens when you fight guys at their best. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't.
100%. Yeah, I kind of felt like an asshole asking that question. I mean, it was a great fight. You looked great, but
no,
you're the
I
one
totally get it.
You're the one that's supposed to win round 3.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Yeah. Once we got there, I thought we were cooking. Do you want to break down a couple of these fights with us? We were just going through the card, or do you got to get going?
I'll give you a win or loss. How about that?
Yeah, all right. Roman, your division, the next fight we were at was Roman Kapalov, Gregory Rodriguez. How do you see that one going?
Man, that's a toss-up. Gregory, I train with Gregory. He's a cool guy. He's got the power. He's got the patience. I think if he gets him down, he's for sure got the advantage. It's just on the feet. It's, Roman throws a lot of kicks, mixes it up really well, and Gregory is like, he's got good hands, but he doesn't throw kicks offensively. So as long as Gregory can close the distance, I think he'll get it, but that one's a toss-up. It's going to be a good fight.
Are you UFC fighters are kind of split on this? Are you watching every card, or are you just kind of keeping up with like guys around you?
Yeah, I got a 4-year-old, so I only have so much free time.
Yeah. I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the Packers before we let you go. Every Packer game, Magic just texts me they're frauds. I'm like that's unsolicited.
I'm just being honest.
I'm already pissed. The last game I told my girlfriend, I'm like, what's the over under on when Magic texts me? What do you think our issue is?
I think I gave Jordan Love the leash, and then I realized he was actually a fraud, and then texted you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. He's still getting started, so maybe he'll come back strong at the end here. But they even the games they do stuff they shouldn't, like, or they underperform, they're still tough. So I think there's hope. But
I think it's
sports
just
are crazy.
they looked amazing in the opener with the front five and Parsons and everything, and everybody was like, "Oh, Super Bowl contender." And now I don't know. Tucker Craft out is kind of massive, man. Like they ran the offense through him.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a great point. But yeah, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like you said, like it matters who's healthy. Like if they got all their starters, they're a force to be reckoned with. But later in the season, guys start dropping off, it makes things more difficult. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think they were never as good as people thought they were early in the season, and there's not as bad as people think they are now. I think the offense will start clicking at some point. All right, man. I don't want to take up too much more of your time while you're cutting weight. We really appreciate it. You're the man, legend, all-time leader in middleweight submission victories. Thanks for coming, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Good luck.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Peace.
Oh, wait, are you still there? Damn.
What were you going to say?
There was a good question I like to end off. Mystic Chari said, "If and when the time comes, when would he like his last fight to be, and where?"
I would
just
if I had to choose, it would be choking out Kevin Holland, like out cold.
Rematch. Actually,
that didn't happen. Did that happen already?
I think he fought Kevin Holland.
I don't think so. Maybe I actually have Alzheimer. I'm
Kevin
pretty
Holland
sure that doesn't happen.
lost a split decision 2019.
Are you telling me GM3 and Kevin Holland fought 6 years ago and Kevin Holland won a split decision?
I am telling you that.
They are altering the timelines. I'm telling you. That didn't happen. Like the Mandela effect and all that shit. that didn't happen, definitely.
Joel Williams said, "Great questions. Thanks," because I felt like I sounded like an idiot.
Super cool guy.
Yeah.
For real. He's really nice.
I told you he's just very Wisconsin.
Someday we are going to have some idiot on, and I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah. Some of the names I've thrown out to you in our group chats, you were like,
no,
I don't know.
No. like the Stefan Dix video. No, but why? No.
Yeah. that was. I felt like I sounded like an idiot there a couple times, but I pushed out. I want to ask.
He's super chill, super down to earth. You told me he was nice, but I didn't expect him to be like this nice. He's great.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Even more reasons to like him.
Yeah, good guy all around. Also, man, when he's cutting weight, and I ask him about the loss of Duke Rufus, I don't know, but I want to get him to be able to say some nice things.
I didn't want to tell it again, but Gugabe, who was on the podcast, he bet on Chimaev against GM3. Fight goes past 1 minute or past 30 seconds. I think it was past 30 seconds at minus 300. Insane line, like bet of the century. And that's the funniest bet ever. Insane.
Like in 8 seconds.
That was crazy. I'm sure people that follow me on Twitter remember that. I got fight over 30 seconds or over 60. I think it was over 30. Minus 300. I mean, I have to. Bam! Insane.
All right, so Kapalov, Rodriguez, we've kind of talked about a lot. I think Kapalov gets the knockout at some point. Unless Hobocop comes out just intent on grappling, which he's
I think Robocop is live everywhere. He's just retarded beyond comprehension. He has like this retard confidence and juice and everything. He just goes forward, punches really, really hard, and he can probably grapple him to oblivion if he tries.
Yeah.
So but I hope he loses.
Me too. The Barack Obama on steroids. All right, next fight. Still in our last prelim, Bo Nickel versus Rodolfo Vieira. How does
what the fucking idiot?
I think we're gonna see Bo Nickel do his best Floyd Mayweather impression on this fight and try to fight from the outside.
He's such a bad boxer, insane. But in his head, it's amazing. You can tell that inside his head, he's like, whoa, I'm the white Bernard Whitaker. I'm the best southpaw since prime Errol Spence. Like he thinks he's this great American boxer.
You starch Val Woodburn, it's gonna give you some confidence.
I mean, he's not even really that good as an MMA grappler. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, he's a great wrestler, and he gets people down quite easily when he goes for it. I mean, not that easily with Rainier the Raider, but we could say that he's a serviceable wrestler in an MMA fight. And his top game looks good. His back takes look good, but I don't know. That was such a bad look. He barely got hit. I mean, the knee obviously was a very hard impact, but before that he was like quitting because of small shots in the clinch, and he was in defense against defense like this, and he looked like he wanted to cry. How can he be minus 250, bro? He was like, ah!
And like you said, in his mind, like hearing him talk about the fight, he's like, yeah, I knew I could take him down every time. So like, I don't.
He's such an idiot. He's delusional.
Yeah, delusional. That was definitely a word. I'll be right back. Vamp and talk to the chat.
He's like, I didn't understand what Nick was saying right now, but yeah, Bonical thinks he's like the greatest thing to ever happen in American wrestling and MMA, and he obviously was a great collegiate wrestler, but I don't think he's ever going to be the middleweight champion of the world. Not in the UFC, maybe in LFA. Nick will be back very soon, I guess. Good time to remind to like and leave a comment. Leave a comment, very important. Like and comment helps the algorithm. Nick is back. I was doing some promotion.
Nice, perfect. I said I'll be right back. Talk to the chat. All right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but it's probably going to be a retarded striking match between two not very good strikers. And doesn't look like Bonical has this great gas tank or anything, so...
And also,
Vieira doesn't either.
Yeah, but Rodolfo hits like a fucking truck. So
yeah, he's on all the juice, like he's crazy. And if he gets the back of Bonical, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
I think people forget that this is like an all-time jiu-jitsu player, and people seem to forget it because Fluffy has magical powers and survived on bottom, but any other person he's got on bottom, he has molested, like quite easily.
And he's also not as old as I thought. Like, I thought when Fluffy fought him, he was like 35 at that time, but he was only like 30.
No,
and he's 30. Huh?
No, he wasn't. Yeah. He's like 34 now, right?
He's 36.
36.
Again, the
But yeah,
timeline's
he's on the full stack.
Yeah. But still not as old as I thought.
I mean, there is a scenario here where Nikal gets on top, don't you think? But I'm not sure that's going to happen or that he's going to pursue it. I think he's going to try to do his best. Like Paul Craig fight again, but with a better fighter than Paul Craig. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but it's dog or pass in my opinion.
Hilario Celis.
Weird fight. I mean, I think the UFC is trying to get a booking where he can more or less control or dictate where the fight happens and not a great striker at the same time. I mean, at this point it's tricky because he lost very badly. So if they want to keep him alive, they are going to have to tread very lightly. But yeah, at some point he's going to get like fucking raped. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I guess maybe they want to like make him look like he's a striker or something, because I just feel like there's at least easier matchups where he could get a win just by grappling. Like,
yeah, why are they not giving him like Dumas?
That'd be fun. Or even like Kapalov. I feel like Kapalov has a lot of name value, but that's someone Bo Nickel could just fucking ragdoll the whole time.
I mean, if Kapalov hits him just once, he may cry.
It's true. We've seen it.
I don't know. Robocop would be incredible. Like Robocop versus Bo Nickel, I'm down for that. If both win, like that could be extremely funny. Like Robocop will retire him. I'm pretty sure. Retire him from MMA.
Oh, that would be a fun fight. All right, we are at our main card. First fight, Beneil Dariush versus the God of War, Benoit Saint Denis.
I don't know if this is going to happen.
No?
No, because the Dardushians keep telling me that they are going to poison Saint Denis, and they are like being serious.
but
I'm being serious right now. I was like, yeah, stop trolling, and they are like, no, he's going to test like positive.
Oh, that kind of poison.
Not poison him like not poison him like he died.
Yeah, because I think if they tried that, Benoit Saint Denis would still show up.
Yeah,
just
all green and everything.
Yeah. He'd still fight.
And win.
Really interesting thing to keep an eye on, hearing something like that. But I don't know. Let's take that out of the equation. What do you think happens? Does Benoit Saint Denis catch Dariush's chin, which we think is gone?
I mean, seems like Saint Denis. I expect him to come out a little bit more measured, because the one thing you don't want is Dariush to start grappling you. Saint Denis is a very, very good grappler, but he can be taken down. He has great butterfly hooks and great get-ups, and just keeps it moving and weaponizes his cardio. I mean, he's a great grappler all around, but it's not like he's this defensive master of takedowns like Jordan Burroughs. No, you can take him down. So I guess that's what Dariush is going to try to do, like he does always: grapple, push pace, get on top, attack the back, etc., etc. But also feels like if Saint Denis just connects once with whatever, the fight just turns in a big way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he can probably grapple Dariush, which is a wild thought, but the man is just like possessed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that first fight...
I can see it ending in a couple of different ways early, but if it doesn't, I'm pretty sure after 8-10 minutes, this looks like the Moises fight with Saint Denis pushing against the fence in the clinch and just punishing. You know what I mean? And at some point ending it. But yeah, great fight. I'm really sad that one has to lose. I like both these guys so much.
Yeah, me too. Really good guys. That fucking celebration Benoit Saint Denis had after his last win was so badass.
It was like...
yeah. Pulling out all
he did the gun too.
Yeah. He pulled out multiple guns from like different pockets and shit. He's dope. And everybody loves Grandpa Dariush.
Uncle Benny
Dariush. It's gonna be that's gonna be a really sad one, and a million different ways, like you said. I could see it going.
I'm a little bit worried that Dariush might have to fight Topuria if he wins like this and another one.
Another heartbreaker for you. Next fight, Leon Edwards versus Carlos Prates at 170 pounds. Leon Edwards, like the plus 170 underdog, the former champ. What do you think?
Yeah, this is going to be like if Prates doesn't instantly kill him, which nobody has done ever to Edwards. Like if he does, everybody was going to be like, whoa, this was so obvious. Easy money, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
And if he doesn't, the line is going to look completely retarded because this is a competitive fight. Leon Edwards only loses to the super elite grapplers of the division. He's a great striker. He has power. He's big. And he's a better fighter than Carlos Prates, honestly. Like, there is a possibility that Leon Edwards comes out grappling here and looks minus 1,000. I think that's a possible scenario. So I don't know what to think. Maybe Prates gets another meme, you know what I mean? Everybody's acting like he looked like $1 million against Geoff Neal, and I mean, he looked good, but both were landing. I thought Geoff Neal was doing all right, and then he just died. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he came out and did Geoff Neal like he did the Chinaman. No. That was an honest fight. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that Leon Edwards can get takedowns here. So, if he can get takedowns, the line is stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
Ian Garry won the first 3 rounds without much issue.
That fight was crazy. That's like one I think about the over looked fucking weird. Or like the over under, like the way Carlos fought, he was dancing for 3
It was
rounds.
like, and his takedown defense was looking all right. This was just that he didn't like go, and that
Yeah.
his
Maybe he's
offense
worried
is
about the
very- I mean,
5 rounds.
I mean, Garry is a really good striker, honestly, and he's very good at managing distance, jabbing, low kicking. And Prates is not a great initiator, you know what I mean? Like, he wants to stack you, but it's not like he's going to be popping the jab at you constantly and getting into a rhythm. He wants to work his angles, get outside, and then go with the left, set up knees. It's not like he's this 120 punches around striker. He's like a sharpshooter and powerful,
Yeah.
so it was very difficult for him to get started, apparently. I will never forgive him for not finishing Garry. I don't know what the fuck was that.
Yeah, that looked weird too. He's definitely someone I just don't trust putting my mind on. If you hear him in interviews, he's talking about, oh, I'm going to win the belt, one defense, and then retire. Like, his heart's not in fighting.
Carlos Prates?
Yeah. Yeah, he's
I mean,
like,
he's Brazilian. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just Brazilian. They get the bag and they become Ronaldinho. You know Ronaldinho?
yeah.
The football player? Yeah.
Oh, they get
He
the
had
bag. I didn't know.
Bag, yeah. Ronaldinho, this ugly guy that played for Barcelona, everybody loved him. He was like unreal at PSG. Barcelona got him and he was like the best player in the world, hands down. 2 unbelievable years.
Yeah.
It was like unreal. And then he just became a drunk.
Yeah. And I think Carlos Prates has that as well. Hit on my girlfriend one time.
Carlos Prates?
Yeah. I told you that full violence live pod we did. All the fighting nerds were there, and I don't know. He just went up to my girlfriend, and started speaking in Portuguese, and I was like, "All right."
They are all the same. They are all the same, bro.
He's wearing a button-up shirt with it completely unbuttoned, just inside. He's a party animal.
You're good. He's ugly as fuck.
He's a party animal for sure. So like, I get less and less confident in him. Yeah, Leon or pass for me for sure. Next fight, Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. More Philly guys. Can Sean Brady do Sean Brady things to Michael Morales, a physical specimen?
I mean, it's not rocket science what Sean Brady is going to try to do. What he does every fight. Morales is, I think he's the best athlete in the UFC. It's kind of insane. I don't know how he makes weight either. I don't know. Like, this is not a welterweight. Like, he's bigger than some middleweights in the UFC. He's fucking massive. Like, next to Gilbert Barnes, it was ridiculous. And he's probably going to dwarf Brady. You know what I mean? Brady is not a small welterweight. He's a fucking tank. But in terms of height and length, he's probably going to dwarf him. I'm not sold on Brady grapple fucking here. You know what I mean? Like, getting down Leon Edwards is a different thing than getting down Morales, I feel. And also Brady has virtually no striking defense, and Morales is fast as fuck, and his right hand is like a hammer.
And
so, yeah, I don't know how he's going to close the distance. Because
Brady
Brady's way of closing the distance is throwing punches in a flurry and then getting on your hips or on your leg. He's great at getting people on the fence and changing levels, which is one of the most difficult things to do in MMA, actually, when you are already on the fence and the action has settled, and going down, changing levels violently, and he does it because, I mean, his back is unbelievable. He's like, I don't know, he's just built to do that.
Yeah, Paul Felder always talks about Paul Felder always talks about how strong Sean Brady.
Well, he looks unbelievable. Like his traps and his back is so built. He's like he almost doesn't make sense. I mean, that's not natural. I'm sorry, he doesn't make much sense phenotype wise. But yeah, Morales is a really, really, really top athlete and gets better every time. He's extremely young. He has strong edges in power and speed, I feel. And I'm not sold on Brady keeping him down either. And the fight that, for me, coming into this, how it could look like, Brady had serious issues with Gilbert Burns in the clinch, you know? So
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Bilal.
Leon Edwards is more of a, he got one takedown and then snowballed because Leon is kind of a quitter. Not a quitter, but he gives up on himself, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't let him
Morales
bully you,
is a
son.
dog. Yeah. Don't let you bully you, Leon. Do something. That was great.
Yeah, I think I think I was like leading Brady, but you've given me pause at least. Just because, yeah.
I think both sides of the line are going to take money, and I think opinions are going to be very divided here. But yeah,
right.
I lean Morales.
Leading into our co-main event, the flyweight women's championship on the line. Valentina Shevchenko versus Weili Jiang.
Yeah, this is not a woman.
Which one?
I mean,
Weili.
Shevchenko is obviously a woman.
You just
She
never
looks
know
a
nowadays.
gender, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
does
true.
that exist in English? A gender? Or genderless? How do you say that?
Oh yeah, like yeah.
No, I'm not
androgynous.
saying androgynous. I'm saying no
Oh.
gender. Like a bot.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe a Chinese experiment or something.
They
Somebody
definitely
needs to pull her pants down.
They definitely with their athletes like breed. They're like, "Oh, you're this tall woman, this tall man, you guys are going to make a basketball player." Like Yao Ming's mom is like
she's
6'3".
she's never with a man or a woman. She's just with a dog. The dog is still alive after all these years. Great sign. She just acts in very weird ways. I mean, I like her. She's like wholesome, but she's very strange. She gives me like uncanny valley vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I skipped it. I skipped the Meerschaert Dawkins fight.
Yeah, we cannot pick against Meerschaert. This is cancelled.
Yeah. Yeah. Meerschaert or bust. Fight doesn't go.
I think fight ends by submission is a pretty good angle.
Yeah.
Daukaus got his first knockout ever against Pereira somehow. That was great.
Yeah.
I like that. And
I like it too.
I lean under. Under is plus 140 something. I lean under. I'm pretty sure Daukaus is going to come out hot here.
2.5, right?
No, 1.5, but it's plus
it is
140 something.
Interesting.
And there's the possibility that Gerald is shot. I mean, I didn't want to tell him this, but he looked a little bit rough last one. I don't know. I hope it's not the case because I fucking love the guy.
Yeah, I watched his interview with James Lynch, and James Lynch was like, he basically asked the same thing I did about what's your plans after fighting. But James Lynch was like, obviously you're going in there planning to win, but if you end up losing, I feel like James.
I'm pretty sure if I had told him that, he wouldn't have got upset or anything. He looks like an intelligent person. You know what I mean? Like not like one of these fighters. Like, oh, you think I'm short? Let's fight. No, he looks like a person with a brain.
Yeah. All right, back to Shevchenko, Weili Jiang.
This is a tough one to pick. I've seen a lot of opinions and I understand it.
Yeah, I kind of think Valentina can grapple her.
That's her way to victory, I guess.
Yeah. It will be interesting to see the size difference. I haven't seen them this week at all next to each other.
Not that much.
No.
I was interested about that too, and but I saw Zhang next to Cortez. I think she's fine here. Her head is like a pit bull. She's like built for combat. I love it. The arms, she's like flexing on embedded like this, and her arms are like. She's built like me, bro. And this is a 125 woman.
She's sneaky funny too. They put out like clips from her gym, and she's funny. Like
She wanted
she's
to
like,
fuck Colby.
really? What? Where'd that come from?
She called Colby handsome at a press conference in front of
Oh,
everybody.
oh yeah. That's hilarious.
She shoot her shot.
Well, there you go. There, she's not genderless or whatever.
I don't know. Maybe a part of a strategy.
Yeah, genius. Main event time: Jack Della Maddalena versus
I mean,
Islam.
we didn't pick anyone. We didn't pick anyone, but I think obviously Valentina's way to victory is getting on top. I feel because if not, her best case scenarios got an awkward split or something. And I didn't think she won. I thought Fiorot won. And I don't know if I'm making sense here, but that was an extremely bad iteration of the fight for Fiorot, and I still think she won. You know what I mean? Like she got a very fortunate knockdown. I'm very fortunate, like just the way the fight developed, and still Fiorot was able to get back into it, push against the fence. Valentina is very old. The Grasso fights, Grasso has no takedown defense. That was pathetic. But in both the first couple of fights, Valentina looked extremely vulnerable in striking and extremely soft to the body. She got hurt to the body a couple of times. I don't know. Father Time maybe call him. Thank is vicious, man. Everywhere.
Undefeated.
I'm not sold on Valentina getting on top and just running away with the fight, even if she can get on top. I don't know. I'm leaning Thank, yeah. Maybe the size is too much, but I think she'll be fine. Like, she looks so much bigger than the girls she fights, and Tatiana Suarez is massive. Has fought at 125 before. Tatiana was fighting 125 like same year that she fought for the title against Thank, right? And she was just fine, and Thank just brutalized her, even in the grappling. So I think she's going to be fine.
Yeah, I can see it just going a million different ways. Like it's really hard for me to be confident in this one. Yeah, I defer to you, the pro better. Main event time: Jack Della Maddalena versus Islam Makhachev. Islam, of course, vacated his 155-pound belt and coming up to 170. Went running.
He went running because we were coming.
Yeah, didn't want to face Tapuria. This is another one. I should have stronger opinions, but like there's a million different ways it could go, and I feel like there's a million examples of like Bazel Hafez grappled Jack.
You can just pick every like people do on Twitter. I'm picking Jack Della Maddalena by knockout or decision, or Islam by submission or decision.
Yeah, this is a classic grappler versus striker matchup.
But you have to leave like two unpicked of the total outcome.
Yeah. It's like a roulette board, but the only thing I didn't cover is 35 black or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I think about that Bazel Hafez fight, I thought he won that fight, but then there's like Bilal couldn't control JDM at all, so it's really. And truth be told, I bet JDM 2 weeks ago at plus 215, so I'm already in. But I don't know if I'm losing confidence or not. What do you think?
That Belal fight was insane. Like, not only his performance, but the commentary. I was losing my mind at home. I was literally losing my mind. They shouldn't be allowed to comment on their friends anymore. Like, what are you even talking about? And it's not only that. It obviously influences the judges, the lifeline, and people on Twitter. Because people are like, some of them, I mean, most of them are retarded, and they are just like parrots.
Yeah.
And you got John Anik saying the dumbest shit in the world about the fight, and everybody said, this is a close fight on Twitter. And I'm saying JDM is winning every round, like, handily. And I was getting like, what are you talking about? You are biased, this and blah, blah. Like, go rewatch the fight. JDM literally won every round, and it wasn't really that close. Like, he put a fucking beat down on the man.
Mm-hmm.
And he needed round 5 to win the fight. If he doesn't, I mean, he got taken down in round 5, right? And then he got up and almost finished him. That was round 5, right?
Yeah, when he like really threw let the combos go and he brutalized him against Cage.
So he needed that round to win the fight on the cards. If he loses round 5, Belal retains. That's insane. Like, what are we even doing here? But yeah, great performance by him. And I think this is going to be like, if Islam can get takedowns, which I really doubt, he can get it and keep him down. But if he gets a takedown and just rolls that power darts he does some modified darts, like the one he did the last couple of fights, which is insane. It looks so powerful. Yeah, but he doesn't even like. It's a weird way. The way he talks it and he looks so strong upper body. It's a great technique. He does it so well. Maybe he does that, gets him in a scramble and gets the neck, attacks that, and everybody's like, "Whoa, this was the most obvious bet ever. Islam Makhachev, the greatest to ever do it, inshallah." But if not, I think he's going to lose very badly. Don't you think?
Yeah, because I do think he's going to get taken down, but he's just going to be able to get everybody. A lot of people have taken down Jack Della Maddalena. There was that other Russian Dagestani guy who had him in like a deep choke. Maybe that was his Contender Series fight.
No,
Hafez.
it was UFC.
It was UFC.
He was in an anaconda, yeah.
Yeah, Hafez had him in a choke at one point. So he's really good at defending the chokes, but he will get taken down. And then
I have to say that in the Belal fight, he looked like he had got so much better at defending grappling.
Yeah,
especially from the clinch, fighting underhooks and everything.
Training constantly with Craig Jones, so that's got to help. That's a different level. That's kind of something that's making me lean towards him. Like I said, I already bet him, so part of the point is mute. But I'm getting more and more nervous.
Let's look at this like people bet the NFL, okay? So what would have been Makhachev if he fought Topuria at 155, the line?
Yeah, I get it like plus 170. I mean minus 170.
I don't think so. I think he would have been even money or close.
Okay.
Like Topuria
but
was
I get the point.
450 against Oliveira.
I get the point you're leaning towards, but continue.
And now he moves up, gets weight on, fights someone bigger. He's unproven in the division and he's minus 250. Okay, like, you know what I mean? Even if he's minus 170 against Topuria, minus 250 against Jack Della Maddalena.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. How wrong can you be?
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember it was pretty early in my UFC watching fight, but who did Islam fight? That was.
I mean, he was going. I mean, I think he won most of the rounds and he won kind of handily, but it was a really tough fight. He was going life and death with washed Dustin Poirier.
Hold on, I gotta find the guy's name. It was.
And then he fought Renato Moicano, who apparently can't afford to lose.
He fought Cajun Johnson.
Yeah, I bet him by submission. That was the freest of free money.
I bet Cajun at like knockout like plus 1,700 or something, just because he'd been just because he had been knocked out before, like 5 fights earlier. I wasn't super familiar with him at the time. I was very green, but I mean that the knockout from Adrian Martins, who's fights so much lower, always sticks in my head, and I don't know.
It's one of the greatest knockouts in UFC history. That was an insane counter.
Yeah. So I definitely think JDM has that power, and I think eventually he gets the knockout.
I mean, I see people say, if this stands up, watch out because Islam will compete and he's a good striker. What are you smoking?
Yeah. JDM
what are you smoking? He can strike in line, to set up the grappling, but no. Jack Della Maddalena is a much better boxer. He knows how to box, not how to throw a 1-2 and a high kick. He's really, really good, and he's powerful, and he goes to the body.
He's absolutely the best boxer in the UFC. Like, it's so crazy
how.
how.
Topuria is.
Okay. But I'm not gonna sit here and argue. But yeah, okay.
I mean, he's up there. He's up there. I would say, if you ask me the best boxers in the UFC, I would say Topuria, Peter Yan, and Jack Della Maddalena.
Yeah, and it's just it sticks out so much when a UFC fighter throws 4 or 5 punch combinations. It's like the level. That's all it takes, and you're like, this guy is just unstoppable on the feet.
I mean, he knows how to. That doesn't matter if you are the most powerful guy in the world if you cannot put yourself in position to punch. And he just has the footwork and the way to work angles, and you can tell by watching him. He can navigate the pocket, get on the dominant angle, he's all the time he's in positions where it looks like he's very close to the opponent, but the opponent cannot punch him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's like guiding people into dead angles, into dead space, and he can just work. He's really, really good. And he's a lefty, so that makes it very tricky for people.
Yeah. It's a fucking amazing card. I can't wait.
I mean, it's really great, and the whole weekend is great. The boxing pay-per-view in the UK is pretty solid in the afternoon. LFA card is pretty solid. Vinicius Pires is headlining. That guy's going to be in the UFC very soon. His UFC ready has been for a while. The one card is really good too. Yeah, great weekend.
Give us what to know about the boxing card.
I mean, it's the rematch of Chris Eubank versus Conor Ben. I'm not sure if you are familiar with these people.
I mean, yeah, loosely. I
Stupendous.
probably
Don't you know? Don't you know Chris Eubank Senior, the black guy? Stupendous.
I don't recall. I'm sure I watched their first fight. I usually end up watching the big fights, but
it was the fight of the year, I think.
Yeah,
it was this year.
Yeah. Then always love Cage
on the
Warriors.
undercard you have Jack Catterall. Well, maybe you don't know him, but
I've heard of him.
If people follow boxing, they know him.
Yeah.
He's a good boxer that is usually very boring. He fought Josh Taylor 2 times. One was a controversial decision. He lost, then he won the rematch, blah, blah, blah. People know him. I'm sure you know who he is.
Yeah.
But he's fighting a guy that is going to bring the fight. It's going to be a good fight. A tough black guy. Exactly what you need to fight Jack Catterall. Should be a good fight. And also, Athim is fighting there. Adam Athim, who, remember his name because this guy's going to be world champion. This is the best prospect in UK boxing. Adam Athim.
That's the kind
He's
of nuggets.
Unbelievable. Do you know Dalton Smith?
Dalton? No.
I mean, they are in. I'm pretty sure this is the same division, right? I'm not saying. No, this is not Adam Athim. Adam Athim is his brother. What's his name? But yeah, this guy is the best prospect in UK boxing. He's really, really good.
Magic is a legend, but I just checked his betting record and I didn't realize he's positive all time. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like 400. Yeah, Adam Athim.
Name to watch.
Yeah, 140. It's the same division as Dalton Smith. There is like this, who's the best prospect of the two, Adam Athim or Dalton? Dalton Smith is more developed in his career. He's going to fight for a world title soon, but this guy is like, trust me, watch him. He's really, really fucking good. He's going to smoke this guy. The card is solid. Ismail Davis Classic is going to win. Good. I mean, it's a solid UK card for the afternoon to set up the tone. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all day, all weekend actually. Someone said top 5 NFL QBs outside of Mahomes and Allen. Wait for 2 weeks.
What's
no, don't do.
Let's
don't
talk
get into
about
it.
the Jaguars.
No. Because on the week of Thanksgiving, there's no UFC card, and we've got
Jaguars are playing the Packers.
Huh?
Are Jaguars playing the Packers? No.
I didn't hear the.
No. I thought you were going to say that weekend. No, this weekend is Jaguars against Chargers.
Yeah. No, I'm saying the week of Thanksgiving, there's no UFC card, and we still have to put out an episode because we have sponsors.
Yeah, for sure.
So
NFL or whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah,
or the conquest of America, whatever you want.
Yeah. James Bean, be back in 2 weeks. We're gonna have open Q&A. We'll definitely talk about some of those. But yeah,
actually, seriously, what's wrong with people in Jacksonville or like the Jaguars fans? Because Twitter is insane. And what has Trevor Lawrence done to America as a country? Why do everyone hate him? It's insane.
I don't know
if people watch the game because I have said many times that I think he's good, and every time they lose, they come to my Twitter like he was my cousin.
Those are Jaguars fans.
Lost.
Those are Jaguars fans,
people
or just
that follow me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They love it.
I hope they trade him to like this guy is good. I will be vindicated on this. Trust me, Nick. This guy is good.
I believe it. I see it. I am getting sick of fucking betting on them. That game on Sunday it cost me 3.
Like, what is the defense doing?
I stopped watching most of it. I only saw like the last drive when it was 29-10. I didn't even fucking see it. I'm getting pissed off thinking about it. But I got to edit this. We got a big weekend. I'm always the one trying to jump off now, but usually I'll be able to stay longer.
Yeah, like and subscribe, leave a comment. I already said this.
Yeah, go to Legends. I'll be live.
Unless this episode does 10,000 views, I'm not showing up anymore.
Yeah. Definitely subscribe. One of my concrete goals, we need 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's about 6 weeks. We need 1,000 more. So like and subscribe. Easy. All right, man. Thanks. Talk to you later.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.